Today we are going to study the topic of accelerator principle in the economy. Okay, in our yesterday's lesson we were talking about multiplier. Actually, what is the multiplier? That shows us how many times national income will be multiplied due to change in any injection. And the first injection we studied, that was investment. Clear? When there is going to be change in investment, how national income will change. Now come towards the accelerator principle. How can we define accelerator? This is a change in investment due to change in national income. Listen over here. Multiplier means when change in national income takes place due to change in investment, this is called multiplier. What it is? This is multiplier. How national income is multiplied due to change in investment. And when we talk about how investment is going to change due to change in income, so this is called accelerator. What does it call? Accelerator. The two things which are opposite to each other, like when investment is increased in the economy, there will be increase in national income by a multiplier effect. And when people's income level has increased, what happens? Now they will spend in order to buy more goods and services. So producers are looking at this change in trend of the people. Now as people are spending more part of their income, so the producers will increase their investment due to increase in income in the economy. Okay? So when investment is induced, what do you mean? When investment is induced due to increase in national income, that is called accelerator principle. What do we say? When investment has increased due to increase in national income or investment is induced. Listen please, there are two main types of investments. There can be many types. One is called autonomous investment. You know what is autonomous investment? Which is independent of the level of national income. Clear? Yes. Now, what is induced investment? That is dependent upon level of national income. Now, as income level has increased, more investment will take place by the investors or the producers. They will spend more on capital goods. They will spend more on capital goods to produce more goods and services. Actually, what is the definition of investment? That is the creation of new capital goods which will further produce output in the economy. Clear? So there can be another thing. We studied what is meant by gross investment and net investment. Do you know what is gross investment? In very first lessons of our AS level we studied. Gross means total. This is the total number of capital goods which are produced in a given year. That is total number of capital goods which are produced in a given year. So that is called gross investment. And what is net investment? Net investment means, what Alina is saying, gross investment minus depreciation. Alright? Depreciation means the wear and tear of the capital goods. For example, there are 10 machines which are working in a firm. After a year, 3 are depreciated. The entrepreneur has brought in 5 new firms. So 3 they have been replaced due to depreciation. So how much the net investment have increased? By 2 machines. So depreciation, when we are bringing new machines as a replacement of those depreciated machines, so we say this is called a replacement investment. What is that investment? And we know what is that? Replacement investment. What is replacement? If firm is bringing 5 machines and 3 are depreciated, so these 3 are replacement investment, because we are not bringing anything new. We are just replacing the depreciated one with the new ones. So that is called replacement investment. But how much is the net increase in investment? That is 2. Overall, 2 new capital goods have been added to the investment of that firm. Now the accelerator, how can we relate these 2 concepts or other concepts with accelerator principle? Why did I teach you these things? Actually, we studied in our Keynesian thoughts, this is income, this is aggregate expenditure. So this is what? Aggregate supply, which is equal to Y, that is aggregate expenditure. And we studied one thing, this is C line, this is investment, C plus I. Okay? So this is what? This is the investment, consumption. So this investment is autonomous, which I told you yesterday. This is autonomous investment, this vertical distance. But you see, as income is increasing, investment is moving along the curve, it is also increasing. Okay? Your expenditure line is not having a constant value, that it is, this investment is constant, but the movement along aggregate expenditure line when investment has increased, this investment is called induced investment. The movement along the expenditure line due to investment. Yes. Autonomous means which is independent of level of national income. This is autonomous investment. But the movement along this line is showing us what? Induced investment. And when investment is determined by the level of increase in national income, so that is called induced investment. When investment is dependent upon the level of national income, so can I say now investment is the function of national income? In our previous topic of investment determinants, we said investment was determined by the rate of interest. As interest rate has increased, there will be less investment. But now we say this investment, which is induced one, that is the function of national income. Do you think this is a function of only this year's increase in national income or the previous years as well? Producers are looking that due to increase in national income for this year or in the previous year or a year before that, there is a continuous increase in national income. That's why consumers are increasing their spending in a constant pattern. Therefore, the producers will increase investment over the period of time. Why producers are investing? Because their stocks or inventories are running out. When inventories are becoming negative, so the producers will think that, or they will have a belief that the consumer spending has increased. As a result, their inventories are finishing out. So what they will do? They will increase investment. And that increase in investment is called what? Induced investment. Now can I draw induced investment diagram over here? This is the level of national income. This is investment. So this curve is positively sloped. This curve is positively sloped. When income is increasing, investment level is also increasing. So can we say this is the change in investment due to change in income? And investment is called what? The creation of new capital goods. What it is? Can I write change in investment over change in income like this? Change in capital goods due to change in income. If this ratio is increasing, what this ratio is called? This is called capital output ratio. What it is? Capital output ratio. If capital output ratio of the country is increasing, it means accelerator principle is working well in the economy. Follow my point or not? When producers, they are increasing the capital goods in the economy due to increase in national income, and this capital output ratio is increasing, it means accelerator principle is working in the economy. Like national income has increased by 2 million and investment has increased by 3 million, so it means 1.5 is the accelerator in the economy. Clear? So this ratio is called what? Capital output ratio. What it is? Capital output ratio. If this is increasing, we say accelerator principle is working or it is set in the economy. Now I am going to draw a table which will make you more clear how this induced investment is increasing due to change in consumer demand over the period of time.
So gross investment is graph right?
नहीं, वो मैं अभी बनाने लगा. Okay, listen please. Again we have electric failure today. And yesterday. Okay, suppose there are a few years. Like here I am taking year 1, here the consumer demand, machines at the start of period, machines at the start of period, machines required to produce the level of output, and then we say gross investment, depreciation and net investment. These are the things which we are going to see. In year 1 there are the consumer demand is 800. How much is consumer demand? 800. Assume that one machine is able to produce 100 units of output. So how many units are required? How many machines are required? 8. Okay, at the start of period we have 8 machines and still we are requiring 8. We assume every year one machine is depreciated. One machine is depreciated. So if we have one depreciation and this firm has brought in one firm, how much is the net? Net investment is 0. How can I say one machine is depreciated in a year and how many are required? 8. Out of 8, if 7 are left over, so we need one extra machine to produce 800 units of output. So one is the gross investment and one is the depreciated. So how much is the net invested in 1 year? 0. Now come towards the second year. Now consumer demand has increased to 1000. How much is the consumer demand? 1000. So we have 8 machines at the start. How many are required? 10. So 1 is depreciating. So we will bring 3. So 2 is the net investment. Okay? Because every year we assume one machine is going to depreciate. So do you think due to increase in consumer demand, net investment has increased?
Yes.
So it means accelerator is working in the economy. Now come towards the third year. In the third year, consumer demand goes to 1600. Okay? Okay. Now we have 10 machines at the start. How much are required? 16. 1 is depreciating. So we have 7. So 6 machines are. 6 are added to the economy. So you see over here net investment is increasing due to increasing consumer demand. Now it shows that accelerator is working. Now in the fourth year, consumer demand is 1800. How much machines we have at the start? 60. How many are required? 80. Okay, 1 is depreciating, so we bring 3, and 2 is the net investment. Clear? Okay, now in the fifth year, consumer demand remains same, it does not change. So how many machines we have? 80. How many are required? 80. 1 is depreciating, so we bring 1. So net investment is 0. Now in the sixth year, consumer demand is 17. How many machines we have at the start? 18. How many are required? 17. So 1 is depreciating, so we are not bringing anything. The net investment is 0 now. Clear? So look here, the net investment is changing due to the change in consumer demand. So this shows that accelerator is working well in the economy as consumers are increasing the demand of goods and services. So in line, the producers are also increasing their net investment. So this is how accelerator principle works, not in a single year, but over the period of time as national income is increasing. Therefore, the producers, they will also be increasing their net investment in the economy, and this shows that capital output ratio in the economy is increasing, and we have the accelerator principle working well in this country. Can you have any understanding about this thing, how accelerator works? I made this table in order to make you understand how this is going to happen. Only by words I cannot explain everything. Clear? That's all for today.